I'm often asked by friends and family, do we really need to buy home insurance? Is there enough value in it to shell out that premium? Well, all I know, your home is perhaps all said and done one of your most valuable assets and even investment. So, should you be protecting it? I think yes. But let's get the answers and details from Anurag Rastogi, Head Retail Underwriting and Claims Executive Management Group at HDFC Ergo General Insurance. Anurag, thanks so much for joining us today. I think most people find, yes, life insurance and now health insurance, both these things have become big. People have got a lot of awareness, but home insurance, people are still kind of in two minds. Should we buy it? Should we not buy it? So what are the pros or what are the compelling arguments to buy it?
Thank you so much, Manisha, for being here. It's a pleasure for me. I think I would strongly recommend that everybody should be looking at home insurance as one of the important kits in his protection, because for most people home is one of the most expensive assets, and for a lot of people it is most probably a life saving or a huge loan from a bank or any other financial institution. So protecting it is very, very important. Now, I would also like to, throw some light on how some of these natural disasters have been happening in our country. Look at the J&K flash floods. Nobody thought of floods in J&K. Look at Chennai floods. Look at the cyclone that happened in Hudhud. Look at the recent cyclone Varda. Now, all these cause major losses, major economic losses to the people. Unfortunately, a very small fraction of them is insured. We reach out to the people who are insured, but unfortunately we are not able to do much about those who haven't bought insurance. So I would strongly recommend, when you are spending anywhere between 50 lakh to a couple of crore rupees on buying a home, you should spend a couple of thousand rupees on buying home insurance.
Okay.
That will do very good to your financial protection.
Absolutely, and it's also peace of mind. All right, let's take our first caller. Vijay Nandan is on the phone line with us. Vijay, hi. We've got Anurag with us. Go ahead. What would you like to know?
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I have bought a flat at Noida, sector 137 at the cost of 85 lakhs, including all registry and all. Now the bank is saying that loan के साथ साथ आपको home insurance भी लेना होगा.
Okay.
Now I'm confused. What should I do?
All right. So home insurance. Now this one seems more like, Anurag, more like a mortgage insurance cover. Would you be able to cover that as well for us? And is it critical, and why should you be taking it?
Yes, so it is a kind of mortgage insurance where the bank is, I won't say it's mandating on them, but it is requesting the buyer to buy home insurance, because bank has lent the money to the buyer, and they also want to be sure that their money will be protected. And I would recommend that you should be buying home insurance, not because bank is saying, but because you want to protect your liability towards bank, and you want to protect your saving that you put in your home. And I'm sure that you will have put quite a lot of margin money in when you're taking a loan from the bank.
Okay. If it was a regular home insurance, Anurag, could you just tell us what all is covered? So you said natural calamities, if there's any damage. So structure and internals, what all is covered in a comprehensive home insurance policy?
Okay. You see, home insurance, of course, it covers the natural disaster. So you can divide the entire coverage into three major, brackets. One is the natural calamities. You talk about earthquake, you talk about flood, you talk about cyclone, lightning, and so on and so forth. The second group of perils that we keep hearing about damaging the home property is fire, acts of terrorism, lightning, right strike, and malicious damage. So these are typically the perils that are covered in home insurance. Now you also need to consider what exactly do you want to cover. Now when if I go to this gentleman's question, he's bought a property worth 85 lakh rupees. Now this includes the cost of land, the cost of common amenities. The cost of construction of the property will be not more than I would say 15 lakh to 20 lakh. The cost of construction is about anywhere between 1000 rupees to 2500 rupees per square foot. for even the top of the line construction. Assuming that this apartment will be about 1000 square feet, the cost of construction will vary anywhere between 10 lakh to 20 lakh rupees. Now, if he wants to insure only the structure of the property, he can take an insurance only for structure of the property. If he wants, he can cover the contents in the home, he can cover his electronic appliances, he can cover electrical appliances, he can cover his the pedal cycle, he can cover the expensive glasses that are fitted in the apartment, he can cover in case the house is damaged, he can cover the cost of renting alternate accommodation, and so on and so forth. There are so many benefits that one can insure. Now, the second thing that I would like to talk about here is that most traditional home insurance products in the market will cover you only for the cost of property, and they will not cover you for the entire amount that you have invested in a home, which, as I said, that comprises of the cost of land, the cost of common amenities. Now, we have seen several situations when because of earthquake or because of any force majeure, the whole building collapses. Now, assume that I have taken a house on 4th floor, the building collapses, and you insure your property for 20 lakh rupees against a purchase price of 85 lakh, and even if assuming you get the whole amount of 20 lakh, it doesn't really help you, because you will not be able to do anything. And when the building collapses, this gets into the redevelopment, which is a very time consuming and complex process. So even though the insurance has paid the money, you're not fully indemnified. So now there are products in the market, and we are pioneers in that, which pay you the entire cost of the flat, including the cost of land. So let's say you bought it for 85 lakh.
All right, Anurag, I'm afraid we are running out of time, but we have 4 more, we'll continue our conversation over the next 4 weeks. We've got a couple of more segments. So we will have a lot more to talk to you, but thank you very much for running us through the basics of buying a home insurance. What all does it cover and what it won't cover, we'll bring you next week with HDFC Ergo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, if you have any questions related to home insurance, you can write into us at property@ndtv.com or call us at the numbers flashing on your screen.